I don't see why being fat is considered a good thing. I really don't see why it's considered a good thing. I actually don't understand the mentality behind thinking being fat is attractive, because in my personal opinion, being downright fat, obese, overweight is not attractive. And not only is it not attractive, it is totally unhealthy for your body. That is the reason why I am actually dragging my ass to the gym every day, every single week, every single fucking hour of the day. Well, not every single hour of the day, but I am dragging my ass back to the gym. Now, there is a social media post that I actually saw, and it involved a fat woman in the picture, and the post said something about how everyone's dragging themselves to the gym and not looking like her when she's like the most beautiful thing ever, and that she'll always be more beautiful than people who go to the gym. Oh boy, that's a total lie. Now, I have nothing against people who are curvy. Now, I actually rather like curvy women. I am not against women who have good curves, but I am not going to be dating anybody who happens to be melting on all sides, if you know what I mean. And I know a lot of people may be offended by this, but keep in mind, I really don't want someone who looks like they're literally Jabba the Hutt. I really don't want anyone who looks like Jabba the Hutt. I don't even want someone who looks like Jabba the Hutt and also smells. I don't want any of that. Okay? I'm good with thick. I'm not good with Jabba the Hutt. Okay, there's a fucking difference here. Okay, I am not good with Jabba the Hutt. I am good with thick. I'm good with curves, but I am no. I'm fucking Jabba the Hutt. I don't want to. I don't want to be dating a Jabba the Hutt. I don't want anywhere. I don't want to be anywhere near a Jabba the Hutt if I'm gonna be dating somebody. That's my personal opinion, and I probably will never change my opinion on that because number one, I would prefer someone who is around the same size as me. Okay, someone I can actually put my hands on and have my arms wrap around them. And number two, someone I know who isn't going to potentially die at an early age. I am not going to say be totally. I'm not going to tell you to harass people who are fat. And the problem I actually have here is, yeah, there are harassment campaigns out there. There are people out there who actually harass people who are overweight. And even if they do make changes to their diet and they actually do work out and they actually do the things that these people were criticizing them about and criticizing them for not doing, they still get hate, they still get attacked, they still get harassed, and I don't agree with that at all. There are people out there who I know for a fact who are overweight, who actually are working out, who actually do go to the gym regularly, and that's a good thing. I have nothing against people who are overweight going to the gym. If you're overweight and you're going to the gym, that's actually a good thing. That is the best thing you could be doing for yourself right now, or taking some sort of step to actually help you lose some weight, because if you're not taking that step to lose weight and you think you're going to be okay by being overweight, then there's something significantly wrong with your thinking. You have something very wrong in your brain, because you're pretending like you're pretending you're king shit and that everybody wants you, when in reality nobody is gonna want you if you're fat and if you're pretty much putting yourself in an early grave. All right. For instance, Boogie 2988, he recognized that he was fat. He recognized that he was overweight. He recognized that he had a massive eating problem. And the guy took action. Now, obviously, in his condition was very particular. It was he really couldn't move. That's how bad it was. And he decided to get gastric bypass surgery. He lost gobs of weight. And look at him now, okay? Some recent videos he had done with McJuggernuggets and Kid Behind the Camera, it actually showed him walking Something that I thought I would never see from Boogie 2988. He was actually walking. Something, again, I thought I would never see from him. But he is walking. He lost a shit ton of weight. I think he's like 300 something. And his plan is to hit like, I don't know, 200 something. I don't know his current weight. But right now, if he were to shave off a lot of his excess skin that he has from all that weight loss, he'd probably weigh even less. So this guy is on the right path. He's going where he needs to go. I have nothing against Boogie for losing weight, and I have nothing against anybody for taking steps to actually lose weight. Yes, there are certain steps that you need to take based off of your current situation. For instance, you don't want to get gastric bypass surgery if you only weigh like, I don't know, 250 pounds, all right? You don't need gastric bypass surgery for that. You need a fucking gym for that, okay? But if you can still walk, if you can still get up out of the chair and and walk around your house even, you probably don't need gastric bypass surgery, okay? If you can still walk it off, okay? Do some cardio, do stuff like that, and you'll be able to lose the weight. And the reason why I'm making this video and why I think it's important is because being fat isn't okay. It's not okay. Boogie 2988 has said this 1,000 times. There are a couple of other not reviewers, but a couple of other YouTubers who have actually said the same thing. Being fat is not okay. As much as I hate Nicole Arbour, I do agree with her message, though. I definitely believe that she is a 100% prick, and I do not condone any of the shit that she says. But the one thing I will agree with her on is that, being fat is not okay. Do I think people should be utterly shamed for being fat? No. From a psychological perspective, in many cases, shaming someone for being fat can actually make them worse. Now, sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't work, but shaming them, in my personal opinion, I just wouldn't recommend it. If anything, I would suggest you hang around the right people who will actually encourage you to get to the gym. Hang around the people that you know will get you to the gym, who will actually help you get to the gym. Hell, even the people who will go with you to the gym and help you out while you're at the gym. I suggest you hang out with people like that, not people like fucking Nicole Arbour, who has a fucking vagina that's ratty. But you know what I mean. So if you're fat, okay, first thing here's a fucking news flash for you. You're not attractive, okay? Maybe to someone out there you might be, but if you're fat and you're playing up like you're king shit and like you're the most attractive thing in the world, you're not. I can tell you that first. I can tell you that, okay? Look, I am a fat person myself, okay? I'm a fat dude. But am I going to stay fat? No, I have no intention of remaining fat. I fully intend on losing all of this weight. I fully intend on looking better. There was a point in my life where I actually didn't look this fucking fat. I actually was relatively I wouldn't say skinny. I wasn't fucking skinny. But there was a point in my life where I actually could see the results. I could see I was losing the weight. And that was when I went to the gym pretty much every fucking day. So you can lose the weight. Just because you're fat doesn't mean you can't lose the fucking weight. You can still lose the goddamn weight. And I know a lot of people will say, well, what about diseases like thyroid disease? Because they're like, I think it's hypo or hyper. I don't know which one, but thyroid diseases can actually cause someone to gain weight and, at a dangerous level, or lose weight at a dangerous level. And, it's kind of like the extreme. And, a lot of people do take medication for that stuff. And there are certain cases where I believe, I think, I'm not sure, but maybe some people out there who actually have thyroid disease have actually worked out at the gym and worked their asses off and actually managed to put the weight off. So I'm sure there are people out there that are like that. And even if you do have thyroid disease and you are working out, it's still a good thing that you're working out anyway, because again, you're expanding your lifespan. You're extending your life. Okay, you're gonna be healthier. You're gonna be alive for longer than you would have been if you had just accepted. If you had just sat down and said, you know what, I have thyroid disease. I can't do anything. This post got me triggered, and I probably it's probably because I'm also going to the gym too. But I have seen people who are fat at the gym. I have seen plenty of people who are fat at the gym. And there are some who I've actually known who were fat. Okay, some people who I've known who were actually fat. Okay, my cousin, he was fat. Not gonna lie, the guy was fat. Okay, like I was fat too. I'm still fat, but he was fat. But this guy lost all that fucking weight, and now it's like freaking chicks galore around him. Okay, so yeah, fucking lose the weight. You're better off doing that than staying fat and dying at an early age. And I know some people will be triggered, and I know some people will be pissed off by this video, but honestly, it's kind of necessary, and you're probably going to thank me later when you finally lose that weight. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys later.